Hi, this is JP from Now the Lights Over Arkham. Welcome to another Arkham Horror LCG deck building and deck testing video. We are joined today by Keijo, my senior cat, who likes to join me in gaming activities now and then. So he'll probably get bored in a minute, but for now I'll let him join me. So we are going to build our random deck, so maybe Keijo will help me pick a token. So let's see who we are building for today. Who is it? It is Carolyn Fern. So we are continuing doing them by class apparently. So another seeker. So we are going to build a deck for Carolyn in a moment. So I'll just grab Carolyn's cards here so we can see them, and maybe Keijo will help us read them. Okay, so Carolyn is a seeker main class, only seeker cards, 3 willpower, 5 intellect, 1 combat and 3 agility. After you heal 1 or more horror from an investigator or ally asset, discover 1 clue at your location, limit once per round. Effect +1, heal 1 horror from an investigator at your location, 6 hit points and 9 sanity. And deck building is straightforward. Seeker cards level 0 to 5, neutral cards level 0 to 5, and the signature card is experimental psychology, 2 cost asset, Carolyn Fern deck only. Test in intellect 2, if you succeed, heal 1 horror from an investigator or ally asset at your location. After you heal a horror from an investigator, exhaust experimental physiology. That investigator gets +2 skill value to their next skill test this round. And the weakness is Unbroken Web Revelation. Put this card into play in your threat area. When you would discover any number of clues, place that much horror on Unbroken Web instead. Then discard this card if there is 4 or more horror on it. When the game ends, if you are eliminated, you earn 2 fewer experience. So that is our investigator for this playthrough. We'll build the deck in a moment, so without further delay, let's get started. Okay, we'll start by looking at the seeker cards. Keijo is still helping us, so we are a bit low on room, but we'll make it do. So I'll grab the seeker cards from here, and we'll start by picking those cards first. So magnifying glasses are good, but for now I think we want Dorothy Simmons, or maybe not. We have a high enough, so I think University Archivist is better because we are playing with tomes. And Dreamer's Chronicle. It lets us take a horror and discover 1 additional clue at our location, but we really don't need the extra clue getting in true solo, so I'm skipping that. For multiplayer that would be a really good pick, but I think we can do without. Private Practice is a good economy for Carolyn, so I'll pick 1 at least. Literary Analysis, let's see if we are getting any tomes. So Occult Recordings, heal 2 horror, so I think we'll pick that so we have a horror healing tool or tome, and we can seek for it with the University Archivist. Next we need something to fight with, so Caustic Reaction for sure. Insidious Truths, it's with fist, so I don't think that works with caroling that well. We probably want to have a way to evade, so we'll pick the unflappable. Psychology student, let's pick that. It is horror healing and soak. And local map. I don't think so. I think I'll pick through the cracks because we want some ways to be able to avoid evade stuff. So is that everything? I think I'll pick the de-escalate too, because that's horror healing and we probably will take horror. Is there anything else I want to pick? Scroll of the Pharaohs would be good for the fighting later on, but I think, yeah, let's take it. We don't get to see the upgraded versions this playthrough, but it is good for getting the evasion tactic going. I think caroling is one of the hardest to build for true solo from these, because of the fact that she is pretty darn bad at fighting. So let's look at the neutral cards, which we will need to take some into the deck. Perceptions. We'll pick manual dexterities. I'm not sure if we need the emergency caches because we have the private practices. Also we need, well, yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'll take the unexpected courages. So I'm just going to see where we are at the moment. We have 23 cards only, so we definitely need more. I'll take another of these. I'll take a couple of working hunches. How many insight events do we have? We have 1, 2. Thanks, Keijo. Keijo decided that this is enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think this is established motive is good for this. We have enough insight events. The Dreamer's Choice lets us take horror, which we need to take so that we can heal it. Okay, I'm going to take it. Not that useful, but oh, and literary analysis. That works now that we have a bunch of tomes in the deck. Okay. Okay, now we have too many cards. We have 34 cards already. Do I want the Dreamer's Choice? Okay, I think we are ditching the Scroll of the Pharaohs. Yeah, the lack of combat will be a bit hard here. No, I'll ditch the occult records instead, and I don't think we need the I don't think we need the magnifying glasses either. We are well able to investigate without that. Okay, so that is the deck. I'll make it on arkhamdb.com and put it onto the screen in a moment. But now we'll pick the random weakness. And then I'll build the deck. You can watch the deck list for a moment and then we can get started. So our weakness is overconfidence. So after you fail, put overconfident into play in your threat area. After you fail a skill test, take 1 damage. Discard overconfident. Well, not the best for Caroline, but that is the role of the weakness. It shouldn't be an easy one for you to deal every time. But yeah, we'll go with that. So yeah, the current card pool for only Seeker is a bit hard for fighting. So our goal is to evade, gather the clues and run away. So I will build the deck. We'll be back in a moment so we can start playing. So I'll be right back. Okay, and we are ready to start, so we start at your friend's room. We are playing on standard difficulty, and I'm not going to read any of the story text as per usual, so I only read the functional text. So past curfew, PA latest, intellect 2, if you succeed, discard a bystander enemy at your location where there's smoke. Objective at the end of the round, investigators may spend the requisite clues as a group to advance. And we need 2 clues, which we have in the here. Okay. So first off, we'll draw our opening hand. I'll just give a quick shuffle to the deck. And our plan here is to get the clues, run past the Servant of Flame, take some damage and horror. The horror mainly is crucial so we can heal it. After that, get the clues, and when we spawn the Servant of Flame again, we will probably just resign, so that we don't have any way to fight the Servant of Flame. We can't deal enough damage with the cards in our deck to the Servant of Flame, even if we get the clues. So I'll go with the cowardice route. So literally analysis, unflappable, University Archivist, working hunts and manual dexterity. I don't need those 2. I'll keep this just in case. I don't need that, so we'll draw 3 more cards. We get through the cracks, unflappable and literally analysis. Well, that's a bad starting hand. At least we can search for a tome asset by playing the University Archivist. Okay. So let's get going. First off, we'll play the University Archivist. We search the top 6 cards for a tome. Dreamer's Chronicle, that's okay. adding that to our hand, not going to play anything else. We will investigate. So we are 5 versus 2. Elder sign, heal 1 horror from an investigator at your location. Unfortunately, we haven't taken any horror, otherwise we would have just discovered a free clue at our location, but a good start. So, last action, investigate, 5 versus 2. It is a 0, so we'll grab the last clue. No enemies will go to upkeep. We draw psychology student. We'll gain a resource, we'll spend the clues, and we will advance. So, discard each enemy in play. Set aside dormitories and Miskatonic Quad into play. And put the Servant of Flame at the dormitories. And put 1 copy of Fire into your friend's room, the rest into the encounter discard pile. And that is everything. So, objective, escape the dorms. If each undefeated investigator is at Miskatonic Quad, advance. Okay. We'll go to the Mythos phase. We will add a Doom. First encounter card is Cosmic Evils. I will take 1 direct damage and 1 direct horror, maybe. Do we have a good way to avoid? No, I'll take the Doom. So we add 1 Doom, and that is it. Okay, we'll move here. This guy engages us. We will move over here. Take 2 damage and 2 horror. We really don't need this ally anymore. And this is discarded because we will advance. So, search all in play and all out of play areas for the Servant of Flame, heal all damage from them, set them aside out of play, discard each enemy in play, discard all tokens and attachments from your friend's room, and remove it from the game. Put its remaining set aside location into play. And searching for Dr. Armchit's objective at the end of the round, investigators at On Library may spend the requisite clues as a group to advance. So this discards, this goes away. Slide these over a bit. Where the Orange Library, will put it up here again. And let's put these like so. And that is the end of our turn. So we moved, and moved. No enemies will go to upkeep. Caustic reaction, well, that helps us fight something. But we need 2 or more clues. Oh yeah, at the end of the round we'll use the free action to move and go to Science Hall. Just so we can use that next round again. Okay, and we'll go to the next Mythos phase. Did I check? Yes, I did. Okay, we'll go to the next Mythos phase. That advances. So each in player order, each investigator tests willpower 3. Each investigator who fails takes 1 horror. I'm actually hoping to fail this. so I have more horror to heal. 3 versus 3, -2, we fail and take 1 horror. That's okay. Encounter card is, if you have no clues, this searches noxious smoke. This we don't want to fail. We are at 3 versus 3. We only have 1 willpower icon to commit, and I would rather play the psychology student. Well, I doubt I will be playing this, and I think one copy of this is good enough. We will commit these 2, so we are 5 versus 3. Elder thing is -3. Ouch. If you fail by 2 or more, we don't. But we fail by 1, so we take 1 damage. And that sucks. Well, okay then. I think we will investigate, move, free move, and play the psychology student and get the free clue. So we'll investigate 5 versus 2. -1, we succeed. After you discover 1 or more clues at Science Hall, choose and discard 1 card from your hand. I doubt we will need the literary analysis, because we'll actually just discard the Dreamer's Chronicle. I doubt we will need that. So we grab that clue, we move, free move, and last action we will play the psychology student, healing 2 horror, and because we healed horror, we get to discover a clue at our location, and then we discover 1 clue, so we draw 1 card. It is another literary analysis. Well, okay, no enemies will go to upkeep. We draw Scroll of the Pharaohs and again a resource. We'll go to the Mythos phase, add 1 Doom. Encounter card is Cantor of Flame. Well, this we can deal with. So I will play Caustic Reaction, fight. You get +1 for this attack. If you control 2 or more clues, this attack deals 2 damage. We have 2 clues, so that's great. We will commit literary analysis to this test, so we are 8 versus 2. I think that's too much. 6 versus 2, and we are already over the -4 token. -2. We deal 2 damage defeating the Cantor of Flame. We'll move here, free move here. Last action, we will investigate. We are 5 versus 4. We'll go... We don't have time to play the Scroll of the Pharaohs. We'll go 7 versus 4. We are 8 versus 4. +1, we succeed. We'll grab the clue. And that is the end of the round, or end of our investigator phase. We'll go to upkeep. We draw another university archivist. Gain a resource. We'll spend the requisite clues to advance. Put the set aside Dr. Henry Armitage's story set into play under any investigator's control. He does not take up an ally slot during this scenario. Put the set aside Servant of Flame enemy into play at Miskatonic Quad. Place 3 clues per investigator on Miskatonic Quad. The lead investigator must search the encounter deck and discard pile for 1 copy of fire and draw them. There's fire. We'll get Dr. Henry Armitage into play. And this guy is here. And there are 3 clues here. Okay. And we'll go to the Mythos phase. We add a Doom. We get Mutated Experiment. Okay. Well, our goal here is to... Okay, so we have Blaze of Glory. We can spend clues, 1 clue per investigator as a group, deal 1 damage per investigator to an enemy at your location, or an action resign you, flee the burning campus. And we can do that immediately. But I think I'll try to evade this guy first. We will play Unflappable. This may be stupid because we could draw our... Oh, we are not drawing any cards for that. So we are +2. Oh yeah, we are not healing any horror. So we are 5, 6 versus 3. -2. We evade the Mutated Experiment. We'll move here. And last action we will resign. So, you can certainly speedrun this scenario with Caroline. Only thing is that if you get swarmed with enemies, you are in trouble. We were lucky enough to have a combat event to play for the Canter of Flame. But we have no way of dealing with the Servant of Flame with this deck. There is not enough Seeker combat cards for level 0 deck. For the Scroll of the Pharaohs, the upgraded ones have good options for combat. And I actually played a 2-player game playing with Caroline, and my partner was playing Marie Lambeau. And she was fighting with Marie, and I was support fighting with Caroline and getting all the clues. So that worked out well, but through solo Caroline is a bit hard to pilot against multiple enemies at a time. You can maybe deal with one at a time, but that's about it. But still, we got away from the campus without too much trouble. Of course, we are not going to get a lot of experience for running away from the Servant of Flame, and the second scenario, no idea how that would go with the true solo, but I would probably, if I had the time, spend a bit more time in this scenario and get the Scroll of the Pharaohs translated so that I could take the upgraded versions. But this time we skipped that, so that was Caroline Fern in True Solo with the Chapter 2 card pool. Hope you guys like this playthrough. Thanks for watching, and until next time.